Grubhub is being sued by DC, the Attorney General in DC, over deceptive practices. I want to lump this into the conversation because it is also a product of Grubhub itself is a product of technology. It's the product of the algorithm. It's the product of being able to search, hundreds and thousands of individuals to provide a service. And yet this technology has been used over and over and over again to benefit the smallest 1% that we can imagine. And now, while we've been sold a bill of goods, Nomiki, I hate to sandbag the conversation so much, but I'm feeling some kind of way about how the technology has been wielded, and it's not good enough that it makes them billions. Now you add in deceptive practices and fraud. This is when is it ever enough?
Well, it's like an ecosystem. I mean, I when I was reporting on the road a lot more, and even in this documentary I'm doing, I've found myself covering a lot of like tech communities. And in one case, I followed a certain leader in the tech space, kind of well known, around for a week. And it was really bizarre because I felt like I was in another country. I was just like, they feed off of each other. There's positive reinforcement, a lot of pseudo spirituality that's been sort of commodified in a, you think your way to rich. And what I also saw was there were very few mechanisms in place to say like, oh, this is not ethical. They get really focused on their goal, and anybody that stands in the way is negative. I'm not saying everybody's like this, but there really is sort of this culture and this startup culture in tech world, which this is what that is. It's a tech company that I wonder like, when is it too much? But also, who are the people out there? If we don't have our laws basically regulating, who are the people out there that are going to say, no, this is too far. This has horrible ramifications. Also looks bad to the public. Sometimes it seems like they don't even know how humans operate. And I mean, and it just goes back to we need stronger regulation because all these shows out, the Tinder Swindler, maybe not so much that, the Fire Island, whatever that thing was called. The Inventing Anna, the one with the woman with the black turtleneck.
Fire Festival? Is that what you're talking about?
Fire Festival, yeah, on that island.
Yeah. Woo, goodness.
Yeah. I mean, they're all in this like community where, I don't know, like I just have never, everything I pitch always gets questioned like 5,000 times. I don't know how you are, but like if I have to go for a grant, they ask me for a million things. Everything from news articles and financials and CV. And it's just like, it's built off of like, and I'm not faulting, actually, I'm weirdly not faulting each person who kind of thrives in this. I think that the community has kind of built it up because every time we see one of these shows, there's like 100 or 50, I don't know, much more, many, many more people who operate the same way and get away with it. Like Elon Musk, I'd like to know what kind of house of cards he built in the beginning to legitimize himself. It's a fake it till you make it culture.
We have some of those receipts, but that's for an entirely different episode.